And in the meantime, this city is overflowing. Seems we have some challenges this episode, but nothing we can't fix. And also, we're transforming this ugly trench into a beautiful sunken tram system, so make sure you watch till the end, and let's get into it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Kings Bay City episode 8. We are here in our fishing industry area we built last episode. And today we have something very nice planned, again, something very special. We are going to put our attention in this spot right here. And we have created a sort of sunken tram area, but it doesn't look right to me just yet. One of the things that don't look right are the electricity poles and the streetlights. They are poking through the cars. And I want to create something nice like a sunken, realistic sunken tram line going to both directions. And yeah, why a sunken tram area? I really thought it would be boring if we just tunneled it under and build it over. So today we're going to fill this up and we're going to do something special right here. We're going to make sure we have some shops alongside this edge and some asphalt around here, and finish it off with a retaining wall. But that leaves us with some challenges, and one of those challenges is, of course, the terrain conforming here. And yeah, if we place down shops, it won't look nice. So we're going to do that in a couple of different steps, and I'm going to show you how. So let's dive right into it. First of all, let's start by lowering this part of the tram tracks. Like I said, we don't need those poles sticking through our roads and our bridges, so we're just going to select all of these nodes right here and make sure we lower them with a couple of ticks, and we're just going to eyeball it. There we go. This is low enough for now because I think that, yes, they do, the power lines have some clearance here, which looks great. For our second step, we are going to remove those lights, see, because they are quite a bit higher than we would like them to be. They are still poking through right here, and I don't really want to lower those anymore. How are we going to do that? We're going to use our network extensions mod, and we are going to select no lights, and then we are going to upgrade these parts of the tram tracks. So as you can see, the street lights, they disappear as I upgrade them to those segments without the lights, and that works quite well. So there we have it. Street lights are gone, and we can start building this area up as we see it fit. What I said in the beginning is we are going to place down some shops here, some shops on both sides of the trend line, and we're going to do that by just making sure we have enough space to build, and we're just going to push it up against the tram lines. And here as well, we might not go this far, but then we have it at the right building level. I have thought about using the network for the terraforming. If you don't know this mod, it's not really a mod, it's just a network for doing the terraforming. And as you can see, it really helps, or it should help with, well, making sure you can build a little bit farther out. As you can see, it conforms the terrain a little bit, but I don't think it is necessary at this point, so we'll not do that for now. What I do want to start with is placing down the relevant buildings, and I've been looking, and it seems that we have some nice commercial areas within our unique buildings. I'm not sure where they were again, but I think we can find them right here. There we have it. So there is not the open air mall, but the shopping plazas. They look quite nice, and I am going to place them around here. And what I do want is to have them alongside of this road, and as you can see, they look quite okay from the back already, but I do want those to be on both sides, and a couple of them, so we can make them look quite nice. And one of those should be on the other side as well, and we're going to place them right here. Make sure we have those buildings lined up together, so it looks like one big shopping street, as I might say, and do the same thing on the other side as well. And this already gives the illusion of a nice sunken tram road, or how should we call it? Not a road, but at least a sunken tram line. And let's fit this up to very close. So this looks quite nice little shopping area. And what caught my eye was that this tram line is poking through that building ever so slightly, and we really don't want that, so we'll just move it over a little bit. Let's move it all over and see how that affects the terrain. And of course we are going to straighten this out a little bit. And yeah, this still looks quite ugly, but we do have really nice, a really nice solution for that, which is the surface network. And we are going to use the surface network to place it alongside the back sides of those buildings, and we are going to finish it off with some retaining walls. So yeah, let's start with that. And I'm just going to drag it across here, and let's do it on the other side as well. We don't have that much space on the other side, but that's okay. And as you can see, we have a nice asphalt looking strip of asphalt, and we are going to need to make sure that it aligns properly with the ground level here. And I think this is a little bit too high, and it's okay that there is some grass popping through, because we do still have our surface painter to fix that. And of course I am going to select the nodes of this network, because it is a network, and I'm going to Ctrl H that to the level we just selected, and that should look quite fine. And let's see on this side of the bridge if that's good enough. Yeah, that looks good enough to me. And on the other side we're going to do the same trick, but it looks like they have already been aligned pretty nicely on the other side. So we're going to leave it for now. I'm not sure if that is what we are going to do, because the height looks great, but there is still some terrain that needs to be covered. So we're going to make sure that this piece of asphalt covers the entire bedrock, or not sure how to call it, at least the rocks beneath. And if they do, then we can work with a nice retaining wall. And how are we going to place that? Well, let's look for that retaining wall network. And because these buildings are made out of bricks, I think it is only quite fitting to place down a brick retaining wall on the back side of this area. And let's see if we can figure out where it needs to bend. I think this is a quite okay location, and we're going to make sure that it bends a little and it snaps straight to our network as well. So that helps a lot with fixing this area up. And of course, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Is there another way to do this? I assume it would be possible to just use the network multi-tool and make sure we have the parallel roads on, but I haven't really tried it, and it seems easy enough to do it like this. So for now, we are going to make sure that they align with the ground level, and I'm not sure if we are going to need a little brick. Well, it looks great. It's a little bit higher than the asphalt itself, which really makes sense because the people coming out of the back of these buildings don't want to fall 10 meters down into the abyss where the tram is going. And I see we have some small rocks popping through. I am going to leave it at that. And on the other side is it's the same, as you can see. There's still a little bit popping through, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. And for this side as well, we are going to extend it over there. So we do have a nice small brick. And I think I am even going to extend it just a little bit further. So we have this small wall as a sort of a deprecation line between this area and the other areas. And let's see if we can make sure that this is, I'm not going to play with that too much because it looks quite okay already. I'm taking a small look at this wall right here, and it seems that it's quite okay. Let's make sure that every node in this wall is at the same height. And let's Control H it and put it to this height. See, it lowered that one a little bit. And there's a small gap right here in the middle. Let's add a node in that wall there so we can make sure it lines a little bit better. So let's see if that works. Wrong button. And there we go. That looks amazing. Yeah, that looks like a great sunken tram track to me. Now, for the other side as well, of course, we're going to make sure that our nodes are at the same height. And there we go, it lowered that one as well. And what we still have going on at some places is, of course, that's a little bit too big of a brush. So let's lower that down a little bit. We have some grass poking through, and yeah, we are going to fix it underneath those buildings. And of course, the brush will be using the, what was it called again? It was called the brush. So there we have it. Let's see if we can squeeze that one in right there and right there. And also right there. So there we go. And this is only the first part of what we are building today. But of course we aren't done yet, because there is still a way to go to this bridge, and we want to make this look nice all over. What I do want before we go there is make sure we do have some connectivity for our sims as well. And we are going to start by making sure they have a path across. And there we go. There is our pedestrian bridge. I want to continue along this corridor with some extra buildings, some extra shops. And what I almost never build is the post office, which is a building that would fit in quite nicely in this area right here. Like you see, it fits perfect on that spot. We are going to continue with some commercial buildings, and I'm just going to plot some down and see how that looks. So there we go. We place down some shops, and let's put them into place like they should be. And let's just angle with move it a little bit and make sure that those shops look right at the right place. Okay, buildings are in place. The asphalt is in place. We painted every surface. Time for our networks to be placed down as well. And we are going to do that, of course, in the same way that we did it on the other side. Okay, seems like we have our network in place. Let's start the retaining wall. Okay, retaining walls are done. They aren't really perfect because you see some rocks clipping through over there, but that's not too big of a concern for now. They look great as they are right now, but of course we are not done yet, because we can start detailing this entire area. What I do love though is that this pedestrian bridge is already being used quite intensively. For this place I put a retaining wall as well, and some green spaces too. So let's get into detailing this area, remember to put on the prop snapping. Those networks are a network, like it's in the word. So the props will snap to that network as well, which makes it a hell of a lot easier to start detailing those areas. And in the meantime, I will finish up those little spots if I come across them. And see you back in a bit. And while I am starting to detail this area, I think it's a great time to say, you've made it this far in the video. I hope you like it. If you do, please like and subscribe, and maybe leave a comment for the algorithm. That would help me tremendously. Thank you, and enjoy the rest. So here we are, finished the detailing, and let's press play on the simulation and let's see how this all came together quite nicely, if I may say so myself. We detailed it with, I think, the standard details we have seen by now. So we placed down some decals, some cracks. I really like those cracks. It really makes that asphalt look nice, even though it's cracked. And of course, some tire tracks and the usual trash piles or plank piles and trash bins on the backsides of these buildings. Unfortunately, we did not have enough space on this side, on the right side of the tram tracks to place some extra props, but of course that's just an emergency exit now for the employees of those shops, which is also nice. Yeah, and here we have our little bridge, cars stopping here at the post office, and the post office has, yeah, probably not the best fitting props in the world, but I just figured out this was the post office after I placed down those props. Please don't be mad at me. And of course we have some tire tracks here as well, some dirt, and some forklifts just to. And in the meantime, this city is overflowing, and yeah, that looks quite nice too, but we're gonna pause the simulation, call it a day, and let me fix that in the meantime. See you next episode.